In this video, I'll show you a brand new AI tool that has changed how architects work. I'm right here inside Synaps.app, and as you can see, we have a beautiful layout here that we have drawn all inside Synaps with all the tools you need as an architect, which allows you to do the 2D drafting and like a full schematic design of a home. But this is not the only part where the magic of this application happens. So right here, as you can see, we have the floor plan, and I'm going to go here and click at the camera. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to click once on the starting point of the camera, and then another time I am going to give it a direction. And if we actually go here at live preview, I'm going to turn it on, and in just a second, you will notice that what we have here in the 2D floor plan has already been 3D modeled already, all real to scale. So then what we can do is we can use the prompt bar here, and we can create a realistic render out of it. So we can say, create a realistic render of a round dining table with 4 chairs, make it Art Deco style in springtime Belgium. Now, for some reason, it always seems that the AI performs a lot better when you actually specify a name of a certain country or a certain place or anything with which gives it context. In just a second, you're gonna see this floor plan go from this to a realistic render in 9.8 seconds on this frame right here. And the cool part about that is you're gonna notice that it does not only generate a render and then you're done with it. You can basically go ahead and edit it with AI, which allows you to have a lot of customization and also have your own control over it. And then over here, obviously you're gonna have all of the 2D assets that you need, which you can just drag and drop and have them already on your floor plan, and basically all the tools you need. So from the floor plan here to the actual render in 9.8 seconds, and we have it right here. Now, this does not look the most realistic yet, especially with the background, but you know, we can also go ahead and obviously reiterate based on that. So now we can select the actual frame right here, and I'm going to type in, make the background the city of Ghent, and let's actually add a pendant lighting on top of the dining table. Also add a shelving unit in the corner. Click send, and let's see how this will actually go ahead and reiterate the image. Now, one more thing that I didn't show you earlier is that when you go here at the camera, you can also do changes like the focal length. So you can see it just widens up, and then obviously you also have the height. So now this, as you can see, made it wider in the preview. We can also change the height, so we can go, for example, waist level. So in the live preview, we'll have all of these updates happening in real time. And now it has added the pendant lighting and it has added the shelving unit. However, you can see that the background has not been changed yet. And that is just because it's an iterative process. Once again, the AI is not just a one-touch magic button, right? So I'm going to select the image once again. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to type in, make it a sunny day outside. We can also change the context, so we can say this render is in a high-rise apartment in Brussels. Now, once we actually get right the structure and everything else in terms of what we want the view outside to be, I'm going to show you in just a second in how fast we can iterate. Okay, so it has added the sun and it has made it warmer. So we can say change the background / outside view to what would be visible from a high-rise apartment in Brussels. Okay, so now it looks better. Now we can tell it make the windows full height, floor to ceiling 3 meters. So now we also have almost full height windows, which I think is fine for now. And I'm going to show you in just a second in terms of how we can actually test different materials in 9.8 seconds. So we can say, make the flooring dark chevron. We can say, make the flooring ceramic beige. And then we can say, for example, make the flooring light wood herringbone, and we click send. And in 9.8 seconds, we're gonna have all 3 options laid out for us. So we already have the chevron, we already have the ceramic, and we should have in just a second also the herringbone right here. So as you can see, this is definitely the fastest way to test out materials and also do light studies. Because, for example, if I want to go ahead and edit this further, I can also just type in, make this nighttime and turn on the candles, right? So now I can click send. We're going to see how that is going to affect the image. And then at the same time, for example, while that creates, what we can do is we can go here at Google, and then I can just download any image of a chair. And if I go back in Synapse, and if I have the frame selected, I can just drag and drop the image of the dining chair, and I can just type in replace the chairs with this one, right? I can click send. Now, one thing that I've noticed with the AI is that it does not turn the sun off. So you can see, even though it's night outside, it has turned on the candles and everything, there's still sunlight coming in, which looks weird. So for that instance, one workaround that I highly recommend, which I didn't apply here just because I wanted to show you the results a lot faster, is that if you go here, I would highly recommend just to render it raw. So for example, you can say render this view as a white model, keep structure and scale 100% as it is. And now, anytime you actually want to do an edit like a mood change, you can go back before the sun was added in terms of where you actually added the prompt. So you can start with something very neutral, and you have a lot more room to play with the mood, if that makes sense. So even right here, it has also changed the chairs for us, which is awesome. And I mean, yeah, this is just an all-in-one tool which you can try it out for absolutely free if you just click the link below in the description. Now, let me show you a bit about what we can do with elevations as well. So let's do this the right way now, kind of get the gist of it. So we can just select the actual elevation. By the way, this is not an image. This was drawn all inside Synapse. So this is like fully editable, right? So now I can just click the elevation. I can type in, create a white model render of this. We can click send. Once again, we are doing this to keep things in more control. I've noticed that the AI is a lot better at adding more stuff as we go rather than removing it. So we're gonna go step by step and prompt by prompt. So now this is a white model of this. So what we can do is we can say, create a realistic render of this home in Alaska near a let's say the scene is near a lake. Make it springtime. Now, while that renders, I want to show you something which is very cool as well. So if I add a new frame here and I just add a rectangle, so let's just make a rectangle which is, for example, 9.2 by 8.65. I click enter. And if we keep the rectangle selected and I switch to floor plan generator, I can basically just type in 2-bedroom apartment. I can click send. I'm going to be able to generate a floor plan in just a second, which, as you can see, it does not look immediately right in terms of function because this is still in beta mode, but it is fully editable. So you can edit this out, right? So you can edit all the walls, you can edit everything. And it's a lot faster than just having to draw manually. It would have worked better if the actual living room was somewhere here and then it had these 2 bedrooms. But this is the actual floor plan generation and how it works. You can see some of the walls are not meeting completely. You're gonna have to do some of the actual editing on top of it. We're gonna have to drag some actual windows in place and everything like that. But it's actually pretty cool because you can imagine how well this would look if we just add another rectangle. And like we could just create a full apartment unit by just adding rectangles and just typing in 1-bedroom apartment, enter. We wait 2 seconds for this to finish. And then we can say 3-bedroom apartment, enter. And then we wait 2 seconds for this to finish, and they're all kind of editable, which once again, they're in beta mode, but you can kind of get the idea as these develop further how much better this will get. So if you go back here, we have the house here, which I imagined it in a bit more land area, but this looks nice. But what we can do here is we can basically say, make the facade with dark wood siding. We can also say, make the facade with black metal seams. We can click send. We can try something out like make the roof and facade white metal seams. So we have this. It just added the black metal, which that's kind of wrong. But this added the dark wood. By the way, it saved the scale of it perfectly as we needed it. Now we can just say make the roof black metal. This time it got it right in terms of what we wanted with the white seams. We can try again. Let's say make the facade with black metal seams. Let's try black metal with seams. Okay, so now it also did the roof, which is quite nice. So we can test out the mood as well. So we can say make it winter time and make it snowy. And then we can also test out make it an autumn rainy day. And then we can kind of compare these two. So now it made it snowy, and what we can say is add a family around a fireplace in front of the home. And then this is quite nice, but we can also tell it to turn on warm interior lights. So it actually added a full fireplace. That's a bit too much, not exactly what we thought, but let's go ahead and make this nighttime and snowing. Turn on warm interior lights in the house, because it did that in that image. So, I mean, you can see that this is the fastest way, to do everything in one place. We did the floor plans in another video, but we can also see that we can do, obviously, elevations. We can do interior renders and also exterior renders, experiment with lighting, experiment with materials the fastest way possible. And by the way, if you want a full course with everything in more detail, you can actually go ahead and watch the video right here next.